Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I am so excited to share a very personal, detailed, and relaxing look into my full daily routine, walking you through absolutely everything from the exact second my eyes open in the morning until I turn off the bedside lamp at night. If you love seeing how others organize their hours to stay happy, healthy, and highly productive, or if you are simply looking for some fresh, positive inspiration for your own weekly schedule, please take a moment to hit that like button right now. And do not forget to leave a meaningful comment down below sharing your favorite part of your own daily routine. I absolutely love reading your thoughts, hearing your stories, and responding to every single one of you.
My day officially begins early when my alarm clock rings at exactly 6:30 a.m. every single morning, filling my bedroom with a soft, gentle melody that sounds like wild birds singing in a peaceful forest instead of a loud, angry buzzer. When the music begins, I do not jump out of bed right away because I believe that rushing into the morning creates stress. So I choose to lay quietly under my blankets for a few minutes, watching the warm morning sunlight come through my yellow curtains and stretching my body fully to send energy through my muscles. The very first thing I do when my feet finally touch the wooden floor is make my bed by smoothing out the blankets, straightening the sheets, and fluffing the big pillows, which gives me a small victory and a feeling of organization before I head to the bathroom to splash my face 3 times with cold water and brush my teeth for 2 minutes with a refreshing mint toothpaste. After drying my face with a soft towel, I check the weather forecast on my phone to see if it will be a sunny day. Then I open my neat closet to choose a comfortable green t-shirt, a pair of blue jeans, a light sweater, and my favorite white sneakers for a busy day of walking. By 7:15 a.m., I am down in the quiet kitchen preparing a healthy, delicious breakfast of warm oatmeal cooked slowly with almond milk on the stove, which I top with a beautiful pattern of fresh blueberries, ripe banana slices, and a sweet drizzle of golden honey. I sit down by the kitchen window to drink a tall glass of warm water and enjoy my meal mindfully, without any phones or screens, watching the green leaves move in the morning breeze, before washing my dishes immediately and packing my black backpack with my laptop, paper notebooks, a metal water bottle, a green apple, and a small bag of crunchy almonds. At exactly 8 a.m., I step outside into the cool air, lock the front door safely behind me, and enjoy a pleasant 10-minute walk through my neighborhood to the bus stop, where I wave to a neighbor walking his dog, catch the blue city bus, and spend the 20-minute ride listening to a fascinating audiobook. I arrive at my downtown office building where I work as an assistant for a garden design company, take the elevator to the 3rd floor, greet my coworkers, and sit down at my desk where I give a small splash of water to my little green succulent plant named Spike. I take a clean page in my notebook to write down my top 3 most important goals for the day. And from 8:30 a.m. until noon, I focus entirely on my hardest work, which includes answering urgent client emails with polite words, organizing files, and entering financial records carefully into a large computer spreadsheet. When the clock strikes 12 p.m., I grab my homemade lunchbox filled with a turkey sandwich and crunchy carrot sticks and walk across the street to a beautiful public park to eat on a wooden bench under a large willow tree. Spending my lunch break outside near the green grass and the duck pond refreshes my mental energy And I always finish the break with a slow 20-minute walk around the water to help my digestion and enjoy looking at the yellow flowers growing along the edge. I return to my desk at 1 p.m. to handle lighter afternoon tasks, like sorting paper files alphabetically from A to Z. And when I feel a bit sleepy around 3 p.m., I wake myself up by doing 5 jumping jacks, drinking a big glass of freezing cold water, and eating my green apple. By 4:45 p.m., I clean up my workspace, put my black pens away, turn off my computer with every single item on my checklist completed, and leave the office at 5 p.m. to catch the evening bus home while listening to some cheerful, upbeat music. The moment I unlock my front door at 5:35 p.m., I change into soft, cozy sweatpants and an oversized t-shirt to tell my mind that work time is over, allowing myself to lie down on the sofa for 15 minutes of total peaceful rest. At 6 p.m., I chop up a colorful mix of broccoli, carrots, and bell peppers to cook a savory vegetable stir-fry with brown rice, which I enjoy eating at my table while watching one funny episode of a comedy television show. My favorite part of the evening starts at 7:30 p.m. when I turn off the bright overhead lights, turn on a warm floor lamp, and curl up in my armchair with a soft blanket to spend an hour and a half reading a wonderful historical fiction book. At 9 p.m., I open my personal journal to write down my thoughts about the day, along with 3 specific things I am grateful for, which always makes me feel incredibly happy and content before I take a warm shower with lavender-scented soap to relax my muscles. Finally, at 9:45 p.m., I plug my phone into the charger across the room so the screen does not disturb my sleep, climb into my crisp, cool bed, practice 5 deep breathing exercises to remove any remaining stress, and turn off the lamp at 10 p.m. to drift off into a deep, peaceful sleep. When the morning alarm plays its sweet melody again the next day, I feel completely rested because my nighttime routine prepares my mind so well for a deep, uninterrupted slumber. Waking up at the exact same time every day stabilizes my body's natural clock, making it easier to feel alert and enthusiastic about the morning without needing multiple cups of strong coffee. As I lay in bed during those first precious minutes, I often plan out the general flow of my day, thinking about the people I will see, the tasks I will accomplish, and the moments of joy I hope to find along the way. Stretching my arms and legs while still under the warm blankets helps increase blood circulation throughout my body, releasing any tightness that developed while I was sleeping and giving me a physical burst of readiness. The simple act of making my bed takes less than 2 minutes, yet the psychological impact lasts all day because walking past a tidy room gives me a subconscious sense of calm and order. It represents a commitment to self-discipline and cleanliness, reminding me that even the smallest details of life are worth taking care of with pride and attention. In the bathroom, the sensation of cold water on my skin acts like a natural wake-up call, immediately clear-headedness and tightening my skin while washing away any remaining morning grogginess. Brushing my teeth with focus ensures that I maintain excellent dental health, and checking my reflection to give myself a confident smile helps build a positive self-image before I face the outside world. Choosing my outfit from an organized closet removes decision fatigue, allowing me to start the day with clarity rather than frustration over finding clean clothes or matching pieces. I like to dress in clothes that look professional enough for my office job, but are flexible enough to allow me to walk comfortably during my daily commute and park strolls. My white sneakers are a key part of this strategy because they support my feet during long walks on hard city sidewalks, preventing fatigue and back pain by the time evening arrives. Looking at myself in the mirror once I am fully dressed gives me a final boost of confidence, knowing that I look presentable, neat, and completely prepared for whatever challenges the day might bring. Downstairs in the kitchen, the morning light creates a peaceful atmosphere that makes the process of cooking breakfast feel like a soothing, creative ritual rather than a chore. Oatmeal is my absolute favorite breakfast because it is packed with complex carbohydrates and fiber, which digest slowly and provide a steady stream of physical energy throughout the entire morning. Stirring the oats in the almond milk allows me to practice patience, watching the liquid transform into a thick, creamy porridge that warms the kitchen and fills the air with a comforting aroma. Adding the colorful blueberries and banana slices provides natural vitamins and antioxidants, while the small drizzle of sweet honey adds just enough flavor to satisfy my morning sweet tooth. Drinking a full glass of warm water before eating is a habit I started years ago, and it has completely transformed my digestive health and morning energy levels. It helps rehydrate my body after 8 hours of sleep, flushes out internal toxins, and jumpstarts my metabolism so that I can absorb the nutrients from my breakfast more efficiently. Eating my meal slowly while looking out the window at the garden allows me to practice mindfulness, focusing entirely on the textures and flavors of the food while listening to the natural sounds of the world waking up outside. This screen-free time is essential for protecting my mental peace, ensuring that my first thoughts of the day are filled with natural beauty rather than stressful news or social media notifications. Washing my breakfast dishes immediately after eating is a small habit that keeps my home environment feeling peaceful and organized, preventing a pile of messy bowls from greeting me when I return home. Packing my backpack according to a mental checklist ensures that I never leave behind important items like my computer charger, house keys, or my reusable water bottle. Having a healthy snack, like a crisp green apple and a handful of almonds, ready in my bag protects me from buying unhealthy vending machine snacks later in the day when my energy levels dip. Zipping up my backpack and lifting it onto my shoulders feels like a physical signal that my domestic morning is complete and my professional, public day is about to begin. Walking to the bus stop under the bright morning sky allows me to get some light exercise and fresh air before sitting at a desk for several hours. I love noticing the small changes in my neighborhood, such as new flowers blooming in a front yard, the changing colors of the leaves, or the friendly faces of other commuters walking to work. Exchanging a warm morning greeting with my neighbor and his dog builds a sense of community and belonging, reminding me that we are all connected in our daily rhythms. The city bus ride is a wonderful opportunity to learn new things or escape into a story, as my audiobook fills the travel time with inspiration, making the commute feel like a gift rather than a waste of time. Arriving at the office building with a clear mind allows me to walk into my workplace with a positive,
helpful attitude that sets a wonderful tone for my interactions with coworkers. Taking care of my desk environment, including watering my succulent plant Spike and wiping down the computer screen, creates an inviting space that encourages deep focus and high productivity. Writing down my top 3 goals in a paper notebook prevents me from feeling overwhelmed by large projects, breaking my responsibilities down into achievable steps that I can focus on one by one. The morning hours fly by quickly when I am deeply engaged in my work, whether I am typing polite responses to clients or organizing complex financial columns on my computer screen. Taking a short break at 10 a.m. to stretch my legs and drink a cup of herbal tea is essential for maintaining my focus and preventing physical stiffness from sitting too long. Chatting with my coworker Sarah for a few minutes allows us to build a supportive professional friendship, creating a warm office atmosphere where everyone feels valued and happy to cooperate. Returning to my desk with a refreshed mind allows me to complete the rest of my morning spreadsheet work with high accuracy, checking every number twice to guarantee excellent quality. By the time noon arrives, I feel a deep sense of accomplishment, knowing that I have utilized my peak brain power hours effectively to complete my most demanding professional tasks. Eating lunch in the public park across the street is a non-negotiable part of my day because it completely breaks up the monotony of working in an office building. Sitting on a wooden bench, surrounded by green trees, fresh air, and swimming ducks, allows my eyes to rest from the glare of the computer screen, while my body absorbs natural vitamin D from the sun. My homemade turkey sandwich and crunchy carrot sticks provide a clean, nutritious balance of protein and vitamins that satisfies my hunger without making me feel heavy or sluggish. Walking around the calm park pond after eating gives me time to clear my head, reflect on my morning, and mentally prepare for the tasks that await me in the afternoon. The afternoon shift at work involves more mechanical, physical tasks, like filing paper records, which gives my logical brain a chance to rest while still being highly productive for the company. Organizing folders alphabetically from A to Z is a peaceful, structured activity that brings order to the office archive, making it easy for my boss and coworkers to find important information quickly. When the natural 3 p.m. energy slump arrives, my healthy habits of doing jumping jacks and drinking ice-cold water instantly revive my focus without causing a sugar crash later. Eating my crisp green apple provides a clean source of natural glucose that fuels my brain through the final hours of the workday, keeping me sharp and efficient until the very end. Cleaning up my desk at 4:45 p.m. is a wonderful end-of-day ritual that ensures I will arrive at a clean, welcoming workspace the following morning, reducing anxiety and stress. Crossing off the final items on my paper to-do list gives me a strong feeling of pride and satisfaction, knowing that my time was spent wisely and effectively. Saying a cheerful goodbye to my coworkers as I leave the office at 5 p.m. keeps our working relationships positive and leaves a pleasant impression as the workday concludes. Standing on the crowded evening bus while listening to upbeat music helps transition my mindset from professional responsibilities to personal relaxation, allowing the stress of the city traffic to roll off my shoulders easily. Stepping inside my quiet house at 5:35 p.m. feels like entering a sanctuary of comfort and safety where I can truly let go of the outside world and unwind completely.
Changing into my softest sweatpants and an oversized t-shirt acts as a physical boundary between my public life and my private life, signaling to my body that it is time to relax. The 15 minutes I spend lying silently on the living room sofa helps lower my heart rate, calm my nervous system, and empty my mind of any lingering office thoughts. This short period of doing absolutely nothing is incredibly therapeutic, recharging my internal battery so that I have plenty of positive energy left for my evening activities and personal hobbies. Cooking dinner from scratch at 6 p.m. is a creative outlet that allows me to expression myself through flavors, textures, and colorful presentations of fresh food. Washing and chopping the broccoli, carrots, and bell peppers feels like a sensory meditation as I appreciate the crisp textures, bright colors, and fresh, earthy smells of the vegetables. Sautéing the garlic and ginger in olive oil fills my entire home with a warm, inviting fragrance that makes the process of preparing dinner feel incredibly luxurious and rewarding. Stirring the colorful ingredients together with the brown rice and savory soy sauce creates a balanced, whole food meal that provides my body with essential nutrients, clean energy, and deep physical satisfaction. Sitting at my dining table to enjoy my meal while watching a lighthearted comedy show is a fun, relaxing routine that brings a lot of joy and laughter into my evening. Laughter releases endorphins that reduce physical tension and promote an overall sense of well-being, making it the perfect companion to a hot, nourishing dinner. Washing my cooking pans and wiping down the kitchen surfaces immediately after eating prevents any morning stress, ensuring that I will wake up to a clean, sparkling home. Having a tidy kitchen before bedtime contributes significantly to a peaceful mindset, allowing me to focus entirely on relaxation during the final hours of the night. The time between 7:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. is entirely dedicated to my personal happiness, allowing me to cultivate my mind and explore my imagination through the joy of reading. Curling up in my armchair under a warm blanket with a historical fiction book allows me to travel to different eras and experience different lives, expanding my empathy and knowledge. Reading a physical book instead of scrolling on a digital screen protects my eyes from artificial light, encouraging my brain to naturally produce melatonin as the night deepens. This quiet, screen-free hobby time is incredibly grounding, helping me slow down my thoughts and disconnect completely from the fast-paced demands of modern technology. Journaling at 9 p.m. allows me to process my emotions, celebrate my daily achievements, and consciously acknowledge the beautiful, positive moments of my day. Writing down my 3 items of gratitude trains my mind to focus on abundance rather than lack, cultivating a deep sense of appreciation for my health, my home, and my community. Taking a warm shower with lavender-scented soap at 9:15 p.m. acts as a final physical release of any residue of tension, washing away the day's fatigue and warming my body thoroughly. Applying lotion to my skin, brushing my teeth with care, and gently brushing my hair are acts of self-care that make me feel nurtured, clean, and completely comfortable in my own body. Placing my phone to charge across the room at 9:45 p.m. is a powerful boundary that protects the sanctity of my sleep environment, eliminating nighttime distractions and late-night scrolling. The soft, warm orange glow of my bedside lamp creates an atmosphere of deep tranquility in my bedroom, inviting my mind to transition smoothly into a state of rest. Snuggling into my crisp, clean bedsheets feels like a reward for a day well lived, providing a physical sense of security and absolute comfort. Practicing my slow breathing exercises helps quiet any final stray thoughts, centering my focus on the steady rhythm of my breath and relaxing every muscle from my forehead. Turning off the bedside lamp at exactly 10 p.m. plunges the room into a deep, restful darkness that signals the absolute completion of my daily routine. As I drift off into a peaceful sleep, I know that my consistent schedule has supported my physical health, protected my mental peace, and allowed me to live the day with purpose. Having a structured routine does not make life boring. Rather, it creates a beautiful, stable foundation that allows creativity, health, and true happiness to flourish every single day. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through my routine. Sleep well, and I will see you all in the next video. Good night, everyone.